comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a pause it for the comma and a comma and a comma, got it. Comma and a comma and a comma, got it. Get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a pause it for the comma and a comma and a comma, got it. Comma and a comma and a comma, got it. Get it, get it. Comma and a
Welcome back to Condors Esports. I'm Willow Mute Chaos Bridges, joined by Andrew, still does not have a name, Ireland.
No. If
you finally got it?
If you look at the screen, I just got a nickname.
Just Andy?
I'm just Andy. That's
Just Andy.
We couldn't come up with a better name. It's like my pet goldfish named Fish. That's where I'm at right now.
You could have named yourself Human.
Yeah,
Andrew Human Ireland?
I feel like there's a human out there. There's got to be at least one human out there
I
already.
would not be shocked if
I'm sure there's a
someone-
just Andy too, to be honest.
There probably is, but we'll go with Just Andy.
Yeah.
I'm still going to call you probably Ireland.
That works.
That's what I'm used to calling you. But we've got some fun, some action today, dare we say. We've got Call of Duty, our Academy squad today, not Varsity. We got a fun group.
Yeah.
And you can see them right now, starting from left to right. Do you want to try to name the names?
Yeah, sure. It's been a little while since I've seen the Academy fellas, but I'm pretty sure I'm acquainted with all of them. We get to start on the far left. That's going to be Shaco right there. And the second to the left, who is, I don't think he's playing tonight, that is Wing. Right in the middle. Can't forget this guy. It's Taylor. He goes by his own name, which makes it very easy for me. To the left of him, we've got... Oh, I'm drawing a mistake in here. Who's...
Birdie.
Birdie, of course. How could I forget Birdie? And then we got... I know him as Liam.
Yeah,
on the far
we know
end.
him in production. He's amazing at what he does. It's Liam. So Liam and Wing are substitutes.
Great.
He is not pictured in here, but Shatter is playing for us. He's
There
one
he
of
is.
our starters. You can see him there, a little leaned into his screen. You can see the gold jerseys as well. They earned those last semester. Very, very nice. We'll see if they can also land themselves into a playoff position today. So it is the top 6 teams that will make it into playoffs, we've learned, which is good.
Yep.
Should hopefully take the game today. From what we've heard, we know Keiser is sitting lower in the brackets than our COD Academy is, which is good for us. It's good stuff, but obviously in first place, big shocker, St. Clair.
Yep.
And then our next 3 teams are actually tied currently for second.
Right.
And then we are tied with Akron, believe it or not, for 3rd place.
Okay.
And then Keiser sits under us, who we're versing Keiser University at Sarasota and Franklin College. They're also tied. A lot of ties happening in brackets today.
Yeah. So
this semester.
Yeah, a lot of very close bracket, definitely some close competition, and then obviously St. Clair blast way past everybody, but that's interesting stuff to know because we're playing Keiser, so if they win, they will be at the same record as us, but they'll have the head-to-head. So today is very much a winner-go-home situation for the Condors.
The do-or-die game, as we call it.
It's already the playoffs, basically.
Essentially, yeah. This is, literally you do or die. You don't actually die. Your team kind of just... Congrats, you get a holiday, I guess.
Thank goodness. I thought they were like on a ledge playing the game.
We will not lose our boys.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing. I don't want to lose these boys. These boys mean a lot to me. Call of Duty means a lot to me, so by default, you mix them both together, and it just means even more. And there we go. Believe it or not, you guys, we've got player face cams now.
Yeah, exactly. This has been a great upgrade to the stream. Just having those reaction cams. We had them for Monday night on the Valorant squad. They had a little bit of a rougher game, but it was really good to see the reactions to what was going on. Definitely made casting it very fun. It felt like you were with the team. You know, you get to see the emotions real close up. Right now, the main emotion seems to be focus as everybody's locked
Birdie
in on
was
their
making
monitors.
some funky faces, a little bit of some duck lips going on, but it does make you feel like you're part of the Discord call almost. Just they have their cameras on. I do not expect them to have cameras on in this. From what I know, they're not even using Discord. So they're yapping to each other. They've got food. Thank you, Birdie, for the offer of food, but I did decline it.
Oh, yeah.
He offered me some French fries.
Oh, I would have said Well, he didn't offer me any, and I was right there.
That is true.
I would have
don't
said
know.
yeah.
There was a reason I was being bribed with food.
Yeah.
I declined it because you cannot bribe me with food, unfortunately. Or fortunately.
He's trying to make sure we put a word into the observer desk to make sure we watch.
Make sure he looks good today.
Yeah,
guys.
make sure we watch
Birdie's
Birdie.
gotta look good.
But no, this is gonna be fun. It's high stakes Call of Duty right now. I almost said Valorant. It's not Valorant. It's high stakes Call of Duty right now, and this is gonna make for some really exciting play. You know, on paper we have the advantage, but it really all just comes down to who comes to play tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, we seen what vetoes are, what the maps we're playing. It'll be very interesting ones. Maybe we'll leave you with a cliffhanger. We will not. Maybe. For vetoes. There it is. My favorite map. My all-time favorite map. I will die on that hill. Some of the boys do not like it. It's Skyline.
In all of the games or just on this?
In BO6. Before BO6, I played Black Ops 3.
Right.
So it was about 8 years removed that I did not
fair.
touch COD. So Skyline, Hardpoint, obviously, very nice starter. We should hopefully see a win on that. Then we move to Protocol S&D. I'm unsure. I'd have to see how Keiser plays to say whether who's going to win. And then we return to Protocol for Control. And then if we do get some kind of non-3-0s, we will then see a double red card, which will be an interesting matchup. I personally haven't seen our Academy team play on red card that often. Usually it is Skyline, Protocol, a little bit of Hossy, but not much. Usually Varsity prefers Hossy.
Right on.
So we'll see how this goes. We'll see, kind of get a feel for both teams, how they're going into this mentally and just game-wise. With Skyline, Skyline's personally a very nice map to get into. It really gives you a feel for how each individual player is playing, how the team is playing together. So, I mean, it'll be an interesting one. It'll be a very interesting one.
Yeah, I think, like you said, the Skyline's a good one to set the tone because there's a lot of like good space to do rotations and a lot of crosses. So if you're a team that is maybe more mobile, more on the move, and the other team you're playing against is a lot more of a team that holds specific positions and angles, you're going to be finding yourself getting caught out, but it's also going to set both teams up with like a little bit of an understanding of how the other team likes to approach spaces like the ones on Skyline.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if one team takes the score away or not. But if you haven't heard of Call of Duty, we just told you absolutely nothing. You don't understand it, which is why we got this special little video for you to watch. We'll explain the game to you.
Welcome to competitive Call of Duty, a high-octane competitive shooter. In Call of Duty Esports, 2 teams of 4 players each compete across various game modes like Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, and Control. Each mode requires unique strategies, whether it's capturing objectives, planting and defusing bombs, or controlling specific areas of the map. Callouts are key, as movement is much quicker than strategy-based shooters like Valorant or Counter-Strike, so your enemies may change positions fast. Players join the lobby with set loadouts, including choice of kill streak. Get enough kills in a row, and you might be able to turn the tide with some extra firepower.
Welcome back. I hope you learned a little bit of something from that little game explainer. Have to give a huge shout out to Brody for voicing it, and Frizzy, one of our COD beauties, absolute slayer of people, for making that.
Yeah, he did a good job. I mean, you see that highlight quad kill with the with the Hellstorm right there in the final clip there. That's pretty impressive. Those definitely were real players and not the bots.
Oh yeah, we promised those were actual real players.
Yeah.
It was actually just the rest of the Varsity team just acting.
Yeah. I wonder if you can get like COD acting contracts. Like, I'm like, yeah.
Could you imagine?
Well, back in the Machinima days, right? They used to make those Halo 3 act out videos.
Did they really?
Yeah, way back. Those were very fun. I watched a lot of them as a 12-year-old. But they don't seem to be making them anymore. It's not a prominent animation style these days.
Bring it back.
Yeah, no, it was cool stuff. But, we got the team. They're just almost ready for the match. You can see them getting in the zone. You got Birdie with a silly hat.
Well, he does have a hat, but I can see they got a fan blown. Birdie has the fan like aimed directly at him, I'm pretty sure. You can see it kind of like moving his shirt, but I feel a little bad for Birdie. He's got the white jersey. The white jersey is clean though.
That will keep him cool in this heat also.
Apparently everyone's saying it's warm outside. I don't think it is.
I would say yeah.
It's warmer than it's been, but it's not shorts.
For sure, but yeah, it's definitely not shorts. But well, it is 20. I came here in not shorts, but I probably could have wore them.
I came here in sweatpants and I was like, well, actually, to be fair, in everyone's defense, saying that it's warm outside, I did have my sunroof open.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
Helps cool you off. If you're not local, yeah, it is 20 degrees Celsius currently in Waterloo. From this time last week, it was about 3 degrees Celsius, so it is a pretty big jump.
And like no sun.
Yeah.
Was it raining last week?
It did on the weekend. I don't know if I can't remember.
The weekend it did rain, but last week was nice.
It's mush. Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, we had some nice days, but we have some way nicer days this week.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's about to be suns out, guns out weather.
Oh boy, I got to work on the guns. Or are you talking Call of Duty guns?
I would hope that college. Yeah, the sun's out. Actually, you know what? That would check out. The gamers just don't go outside.
Yeah. Sun's out, blinds down.
Yeah, sun's out. The blackout curtains are drawn.
Yeah.
I need to go outside.
You can't have a glare on your screen.
No, if you're sitting somewhere where you can get a glare on your screen, move your PC setup.
Move deeper into the dungeon that is your basement.
Move into the basement a little bit further, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, no, my basement has it's above grade, so which means it's like your waist is about ground level when you're standing up in my basement. So we get a lot of natural light, which is honestly probably great for my mental health, but the odd time I am sitting in front of my desk gaming during daylight hours, which is fairly often, I do have to deal with glare in one way or another.
Well, the fist bumps are going out. Birdie's
go.
sending it to people who aren't even next to him as he sends it to the left side of him. Everyone's getting fist bumps out. You know what that means. It means the game is kind of possibly getting loaded into. You see very high levels of enjoyment from Shatter and Birdie sending some laughs out, but we now enter into the rooftop apartment that is Skyline.
Skyline. I was talking to Stretch before the match, one of our producer friends, and I told him I just realized that Skyline is the top of a building, and he said that is a bullyable statement. So.
That is a bullyable statement. How did you not realize that?
I just haven't fallen off. I'm
that
built
makes
different.
Sense. That
I
makes
thought
sense.
it was like. I didn't realize it was like another high rise. I thought it was like, because you can see trees in the background. I'm like, oh, this is like ground level. But anyways, we got a first blood starting things off. Shaco and Birdie and Taylor all getting a good start, but Shaco does go down to value here.
Very nice slide shot from Shaco. Shatter goes in, gets a kill for himself over in bedroom. As they fight for P1, Condors do have priority over it. They've got the claim on it as Lux, I think, maybe?
I think that's a Q. I can't tell.
It is a Q.
Yeah, Glizzy gets a quick double kill, able to get some space on site for the Keiser team. But another pickup by Glizzy, just taking Shatter away from that cross there. Going for a little bit of a flank is Lux.
And Glizzy gets called out by Taylor, who kind of was trying to save the spawns over there for P2. They're already looking at rotating. Taylor spots one, but you can see that Keiser's already got 3 members in P2 before it's even up and going.
Yeah, Taylor's going to try and find his way around the back end of this hard point. See if he can catch somebody off guard right now. He's able to get one. That's a good start. Gets on site, and the Condors have a hold of it right now, but they're going to be met with Glizzy coming around this corner. He is taken out by Birdie, though, so that's a good start.
And you see Taylor going around down your stairs. He did manage to get the spawns flipped for his team, so they have priority spawns. We see Value trying to move in, but who was that in the corner? Oh, Birdie's sitting near the little outdoor fireplace, but Value gets taken out.
Yeah, Shaco is on a roll right now. 3 kills, make that 4.
With a pistol shot.
Yeah, just a quick swap right there. Can he get the 5th? He does.
Shaco!
He is holding on right now. A kill feed right there. A multi-kill, a quad multi-kill.
A multi-kill, quad multi-kill.
Yeah, I had to specify how many. It was 4.
How to make it very apparent.
Yeah, he got 4 right there. And he finally goes down to Glizzy, though, as he was trying to get on P3.
You see, there is a trophy system down. Taylor is over near Hot Tub trying to see if he can get any lines going with his AR. He spots one over by the window. Knows that they're possibly spawning over on P4 side. There might be some split spawns going if we're not careful. Shaco finding one player as the Condors move on to P3 to claim some points for themselves.
Yeah, good execution by them, and Taylor able to get that fourth player lurking in that back spawn area. This gives the Condors a favorable spawn for the other team as now they just have to hold off these couple of angles.
Birdie with the lasers over near table, but gets taken out by Value, so-called rat.
Shatter traded out by Lux. He's going to make his way on site, and the Keiser team is now holding it. Condors going to start sending a route. Get to that next one.
Shaco almost not getting the kill on that player as he thought he killed him and then turned away. But Taylor moving in over to P4, trying to get spawns and try to get some picks. Shaco moving into closet, gets one, spots another, knows that he's there. Has to try to go in.
Yep, he's lying behind the bed.
Birdie thankfully gets the kill.
Yeah, good play by Birdie, able to get that player. Not going to destroy the trophy system yet.
There's no need to. It
Yeah.
kind of filters out.
Oh, fair enough. He did not need to. We've got Birdie holding this angle, able to get that kill, but he is traded out by Glizzy. Shaco going to take out Zay Cruz. Glizzy takes out Shaco, so Glizzy's on a roll right now, trying to get his way onto the hard point.
It's Taylor MC who starts pushing in. Birdie with the line from bedroom gets 2 pieces to get into P4. Gets taken out though.
Yeah, couldn't get that double kill around that corner, but he does buy a lot of time for the Condors to get back on site. He's got a pretty sizable lead right now, up 70 points on the Keiser team. Shaco slides in, gets a nice headshot there.
Shatter over near kitchen, trying to cut off any of the rotations to P1 as we see it has popped up. The Keiser boys are spawning over on P2 side as Birdie gets called out. Shatter sticking to kitchen as the boys try to figure out who wants to jump on objective right now.
Yeah, who's going to jump into the hot tub? We got both teams holding down this angle, although Value and Lux take out 2 Condors there. But they're back in the action.
They are, and Zay is the one who's laying down behind hot tub as Taylor takes 2 players off of Cat. Oh, almost missed Zay laying down.
Yeah, no, it was a good kill by Birdie to get him cleared out of there. Now Shaco picks up a couple in the back area, and they've got a decent hold, although Value makes his way right onto site as soon as I say that.
Taylor getting taken out from Cat as Shaco clears the player Value that was up there. Gets a second shot on Zay to clear the point. And it's Shatter that runs on to once again reclaim it. 10 seconds left. The rotations are starting. As we see number 8, Taylor MC, holding down kitchen to make sure that none of the players flip the spawns. We also see number 7, Birdie, making sure to hold another long spot.
Yeah, we got the flank player who was trying to go around to get onto the site there, but it was cleared out by, I think it was Birdie who cleared them out. Good job of the Condors to hold this site, not really let Keiser University advance at all on this spawning hardpoint.
And Glizzy did manage to step into the objective onto P2, but Shaco was the one who cleared him out. As Shatter gets called out, jumping down from Cat. Shaco with the 2-piece.
Yeah, Shaco's been on a roll this game. He's been doing very well, really chaining kills together. Went on there he is, 5 killing spree again.
Oh, but Value shuts him down from stairs. Didn't even know someone was behind him, but Taylor knows now that the Keiser boys are moving on. Gets one from Zip. Gets taken out because he had to reload. Yeah,
couldn't pick up the second. That was unfortunate. But Shatter and Shaco are there to get themselves onto the site and continue this hold. And
Shaco getting the garbage points.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you want to have those. I don't know if it'll come down to the wire like that in this game, but it's always good to have.
No, Condors are almost 100. Well, they are 100 points up on Keiser, which, I mean, it's expected going into this. We knew kind of the rankings, and, like we said on paper, Keiser was the not-so-skilled team. So Shaco and Taylor, both moving in, clearing this site. I think we have 3 SMG players on this. No, Birdie's a AR.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're still doing a good job of holding, though. They've got now just 40 points away, give or take, 41 points from the win right now. But Keiser makes their way onto the point. Condors are going to start looking around at getting to that. Are we going to P5 right now?
P4.
P4.
Or no, sorry, P3.
P3.
Kitchen.
Oh, I'm so bad at counting. Anyways, we're making our way over there, but we are cleared out by Lux, and Zay is there to take out Shaco, so it's going to give the Keiser team good positioning for this next point.
And Shatter's watching this little kind of secret step up here as we move over to P4 in the bathroom as Keiser is the one who claims it. They are slowly gaining some ground on these boys as Shaco finds one, peeked into bathroom, but it's Shatter who's working to clear this team. He also is getting spawns for his team and clears a point for his team.
Yeah, great play. Can't get the last one there as Value is making their way onto site, but we've still got 3 Condors there. We're ready to hold it down when Value does try to get in.
And it's one of the Keiser boys are just standing right near the kitchen. They don't know where he is. The kitchen, the bedroom.
Yep. It's almost a kitchen.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, Taylor. Oh.
We got Lux and Value picking up a couple of kills on the Condors, but the Condors are still holding strong on this point, getting really close to being within that that victory. You know, if they get this next point, they can lock things down.
Well, we'll see as the boys really are working to get these garbage points to kind of gain a further lead and just make sure that they are confident that they will not lose it. As Taylor sliding around to try to get one pick. And Shatter gets the second on Value, who was on point. The boys just have to hold it down. Shatter gets one for himself. Knows someone's on Cat. Gets taken out by Zay.
Yeah, this is a tougher point to hold, definitely, as there's just so many angles of attack for it.
It's just open.
There's only 10 points that the Condors need, which is very possible in the next 30 seconds. So we're going to see how they do. Taylor himself is on a 5 kill streak as well.
Shadow with the Semtech. He might get a kill, but does not, as it's Purdy that clears the point.
Yeah, within 5 points now, the Condors probably have this one in the bag. They just have to hold it for 3 more points. And they do get cleared off site, but they do have a chance to clear the rest of the Keiser players off. Only need 2 more points to win this one.
Oh, Shaco almost with the 3-piece.
Taylor there to clean up the kill, but he does get taken out before he makes it to the hard point. So it's going to be Condors on the next point, which is going to give him the win.
Very quick and easy. That is how you win a hard point game. You kind of go for spawns, you get your kills, and you get objective.
Yeah, that was very well executed by the Condors. I thought we really were in control at a lot of points in that map.
Yeah, and Shaco, the man that we always watch because he's just way too skilled, with a nice little 3-4 piece with the pistol kill to round it off.
There we go.
And
Get him.
the semi 180, but not 180. Final kill.
This sliding spray there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good game for Shaco with 33 and 17. That's something you'd be happy about. We finally get the reaction cams here.
Very nice. I will say, with that 33-17 from Shaco, 24 were non-traded.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
24 he did not die after.
That's a really good number to put up. That means you're holding your ground. You're not letting anybody take that space from you in a game like Hardpoint. That makes a lot of difference. So, you know, really good effort there by Shaco.
Yeah. I didn't manage to catch who actually had the most amount of time on. I want to say it was either Shatter or Birdie. I think those two. I feel like I've seen Shatter quite often in objective, which is good. Something that we kind of struggled with actually getting on objective prior. So it's nice to see that the boys are prioritizing multiple things and not just kills. So it's just very lovely to see. We will see how that holds up in S&D, which is a game mode recently, well, not really recently, but in BO3 that a lot of teams are struggling with.
Right.
Even in the pro leagues, there are top teams that are struggling to actually win hard points, win
Search and
S&D.
Destroy?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like Search and Destroy is such a game that can go either way in some cases. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can play the eliminations sometimes. You can play the plant. It's really a game with a different, like out of the COD game modes, a different feel than the rest of the COD game.
Well, it's slower.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
your brain is thinking differently. It also is more of a strat based than just a skill based. Obviously, skill is a huge priority in it. But if you pull out a strat that maybe your opponents have never seen before, that's where you start getting wins. Or if you play as a very weird, strange way,
Yeah.
they're also not going to expect it. So that's also how you can pull wins.
Yeah.
With Protocol, it's going to be very interesting. We've seen these boys struggle with Protocol S&D. Obviously, we've seen Shatter has had a phenomenal game so far, hitting those bullets, getting those kills. So he might actually be a player to watch going into S&D to see how he's improved over time.
Right.
At least for me, I'll be able to kind of glance at it a little bit. So I'm cheering for Shatter right now.
Yep. He's nice and close to his screen.
Why does Shaco look heated right now?
Yeah,
Taylor, I just seen him like really like going for it.
they're setting up the strat. That was one point I was gonna, I guess, address. Not address. A point I was gonna talk on too for Search and Destroy is that you kind of have more time to play mind games too, which is another part of it. Like you can really you can do a slow play that really gets in the other team's head.
You can,
Yeah.
but then you also don't want to get caught out,
No, of course.
which
But-
is one thing that we see quite often is we get called out.
Gotta not get called out also.
We also, unfortunately, sometimes, at least in the past, hopefully it won't happen this time, as we watch angles and positions that you kind of don't necessarily want to watch, or comms kind of get a little skewed and they're a little messed up. So you're watching one place when, the player's actually behind you. I know
Right.
there's been some, where Absolute was called out, but they didn't realize that it was actually one of them, not an opponent, or vice versa. So
Right.
it's going to be a very interesting thing going into this protocol SND. It's going to be a big point, at least for me, to see how this team has evolved, which I'm looking forward to. Hopefully they get a win on this. I want to see them at least take some rounds at minimum.
Yeah. I'm an optimist. I think they could do it based on how well they played on that first hard point. As long as Keiser doesn't really like get in their head and everything, I think they should just keep on rolling. But,
Yeah,
but what do
hopefully.
I know? I'm an optimist. The sun's out. I'm like, yeah, Call of Duty's
Very
they're
nice
gonna do it.
Happy today. The
Yeah.
boys are happy. We see a lot of smiles coming out. You guys don't see it, but Birdie had, well, you might have been able to see it. Birdie had a really strange frowny face.
Oh.
One of those little faces, but they're happy. The energy is high. Going into S&D, it should hopefully stay semi-high, happy, and we'll see kind of what goes about it. Who goes
Shatter
where.
with a big yawn. Perfect.
That's how Shatter is feeling today.
It means you're in the it means the opponents are too easy. That's what that
To be
yawn
fair,
means.
Shadow's actually Shatter.
Yeah,
Shatter,
it's easy to
yeah.
do if you talk about Shaco and you go to Shatter.
Shatter has actually been here since like 8 a.m.
Oh wow.
So he's been here a long time.
That is dedication.
He is, yeah.
He's
he is
in class, probably.
hopefully not feeling it too bad right now. Get that man an energy drink or something. I don't even know if he drinks energy drinks.
Get him
gonna be a
some
question to
breathing
ask.
exercises.
Do some jumping jacks behind your chair.
Yeah, whatever
like-
you do, get you in the zone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just get locked in.
Yeah. He looks locked in. Like he is very
is,
close
he is,
to the
yeah.
monitor.
Well, Taylor was saying that most of them play with their screens. You can see their monitors are up almost at eye level.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, Shaco just plays with his monitor in his lap. And it pretty much is in his lap. It's angled.
That's fun.
It's strange seeing where all the monitors are sitting.
Yeah, I feel like, look, I'm not here to comment on anybody's posture, but I feel like for prolonged lap gaming, you might want to slide that monitor up a little bit if you're Shaco at some point.
His neck is definitely going to be hurting
Yeah,
if it's not already.
Yeah, but sometimes, you get so used to your exact feeling, like your exact
just don't care.
configuration, and you're like, I can't play if I don't. Like it's when you lie down and play video games and you are bad, so you have to sit up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like some people, have to have one leg up or sit with a certain angle or something. But we did see the fist bumps going out, which means we are heading into protocol, the little island that we're on.
Oh, not so balmy of an island though. It's not like the Caribbean. It's just an island. You know what I mean?
No.
Balmy. Like, no, I'm not making like a search and destroy pun. I mean like balmy, like BALMY. Like it's not like the Caribbean. Like there's no.
Okay.
There's
I'll
no,
laugh to make you feel
There's
good.
no
It's okay.
palm trees. It is an island on who knows where.
Well, we see the boys all moving up mid right now. The boys being Keiser might be looking at B plant instead as Lugs almost gets called out. Who's the Shatter?
Yep. Shatter. Good
first
job getting
blood.
around that corner. Yeah. Gets the first blood on Lux.
Ooh, Zay doesn't realize that there's a Condor right underneath him as Value's looking through mid. They're just trying to find where the Condors are sitting. Number 7, Taylor, really watching B just in case.
Yep. Shatter, you got to get out of there. I think he gets away from that flashbang right there. And he's able to keep it moving. But Zay is going to come around this corner, see if he can spot a Condor there. They don't know they're right around the corner from each other.
No, it looks like they are going to go possibly for... No, they're going for B. This is weird. Zay calls Shatter out as Shaco gets the exchange. Glizzy coming around, taking out Taylor behind gun and picks up his AR.
Uh-oh.
They only got 18 seconds. You guys got to plant.
Yeah, they definitely
I hope they don't plant.
way back a zone here. I think they're, at this point, got to go for kills. Shaco?
They have to plant. They have 9 seconds.
Yeah,
The Condors just can sit back and let it happen. They're not going to get the plant in! Keiser! Oh my goodness!
So yeah, that's an interesting strategy. I guess they just wanted to kill all the Condors there, and
They played too slow. What actually?
you can see
What?
the look of confusion on Taylor's face right there. He's like, "What kind of?"
Even Shaco's like, what?
Why wouldn't you go for plant?
They had B cleared. You just plant and let them come to you. What?
If you,
We're gonna see what the Condors do. The Condors might show you how you should actually play S&D, as they all go for A.
yeah, they might plant the bomb. That would be advised.
They might go for a fast plant, and they are, as they kind of tries to move in. Okay.
Took Birdie a little while to get Zay there, but he got the job done.
Zay just didn't aim?
Yeah. It was definitely interesting.
What am I watching right now? Lugs manages to get the kill on Taylor. They have 26 seconds to defuse bomb. It's only Lugs alive.
Yeah, this has been a good round by the Condors.
He's not gonna... Condors are gonna take this round. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, unless we see some absolute heroics, it's definitely looking like
He
another
doesn't have
Conestoga
time.
round. And easy peasy, laying down at the bottom of the elevator shaft. It's going to be another round for the Condors. Fist bump there. You get to see. It's nice that Shatter and Birdie are right next to each other on the cams, because it's like their fist bump is like for
Yeah,
real the
perfect.
actual space they take up.
There's Birdie is the one with the final kill.
Yeah.
Just watching it. My mind is like actually blown right now. This is
See, that's the unconventional strats I was talking
yeah.
about.
This is usually how you pull rounds, but they're just not getting it. So we'll see if they go for A or if they return to B. Glizzy's now with the one with the bomb.
Yep. Keiser's going to do some pool sharking right now. They're going to completely catch the Condors off guard. That was probably their strategy all along.
And they're going for the plant on and Shatter.
Lucky
gets,
car bomb, yeah.
Oh, it's the little PC that's in that hallway
Sorry.
where like the zip is.
Yeah, there's no cars in there. What am I?
A lot of people get that confused. A lot of people even in game they're like, "Oh, you're hacking." It's like, no, there's just a PC there that can blow you up.
Yep.
As Zay and Value work together to take Birdie and Taylor MC out. As Shaco is our hero, gets one, gets two, knows where, gets the third kill, and defuses the bomb.
That's a great one by Taylor. You get a little round of applause from, or sorry, Shaco. You get a round of applause
Look at
from
these-
Taylor
they're
and Birdie.
Actually,
yeah.
like, what are we playing right now?
Yeah.
What is happening? What actually is going on?
Yeah. Okay. Shaco, clutched up. Have some whatever is in there, protein powder maybe, but
Not even. This is like Keiser is showing us why they're in the place that they're in.
yeah, definitely not well coordinated. You know, that's easy. You call out where Shaco is, and all of a sudden you know.
But even then, like, there's 3 of you and 1 of him. Taylor calling out Glizzy gets the kill. Condors are just, they might, whoa, Shaco gets taken out.
Uh-oh.
They're going to go for a B plan. B is clear.
Yep, making their way through. There is Lux right here watching the stairwell. He is going to be shot out by
Value gets
Birdie.
taken out.
Oh, sorry, that was Value, right? Lux went down the stairs.
They are oh my god.
Yep. Condors get the B plant. It's just got to hold 2 Keiser players back from here. It's, Taylor does get taken down by Lux, making that a 2v2.
And the gun, we got Birdie and Shatter remaining as Lugs gets killed by Shatter. Zay, final one. Probably not. They're probably too scared.
Maybe. I mean,
The way they're playing is they're playing unconfident, is what I'm seeing.
yeah, a little worried,
Little panicked.
little tentative, like there's going to be somebody around the corner, but they are going to go for a sneaky little defuse here.
He does not have time.
Yep. Shatter sees him immediately, and Birdie's going to finish him off.
And with the little knife. These
Yeah.
boys are just playing with their meals right now. This is exactly what we were watching. They are having fun right now.
Yep. They're thinking of the playoffs.
Yeah, they're wondering where this was the entire semester.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Keiser. It's just
They might just be a respawn team.
Yeah, that could
They
be
might
that.
completely steamroll us come control.
All skill, no communication kind of thing. Yeah.
No, mostly sometimes S&D is a very stressful
Yeah.
game mode.
It's like I'm not a good test taker.
Well, there's
type people.
Birdie giving a little shush.
Uh-oh.
Got the emote coming out.
Is he talking to me? I can stop. It would be annoying.
No. Well, Keiser is moving on to A as Shatter gets a kill on Zay with the Semtech. But one of the Condors, Birdie, got killed. Lugs desperately trying to get this kill on Taylor, manages to get it.
Yeah, Taylor with some jumps there almost evaded that one for a while. It was like shooting at his feet like hot potato.
Oh, there's Shatter.
Yeah, Lux just holding the bottom of that elevator very well.
Well, Shaco is our last remaining. We have seen this happen before. Well, why did Lug stop watching the elevator?
Yeah, you don't know why. But he does watch the
Keiser
door.
manages to take a round, baby!
Yeah, there you go. Shaco couldn't do it again. Might get the chance to do it in the near future, but yeah, that's some laughing going on about that round.
They're just having fun with it at this point. They definitely possibly gave that round to them.
Yeah, I like that they talk to each other, not into their headsets, but they look at each other and really have
It really
conversation.
it adds to the conversation.
Yeah.
You get to see the facial expressions.
Yeah, exactly. They're not just like, oh, calming into my mic. They're like, oh, we gotta actually.
You gotta look me in my eyes when I tell you this.
Because I feel like they're the type of squad, like most Call of Duty teams, you have a little bit of inter-squad trash talk for funsies.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it comes with the game.
Yeah.
Birdie has bomb. Taylor gets a kill as Value is in triple. Holding, trying to spot some Condor, but the Condors, hello, are already over on B. They're just gonna plant.
Yeah, they're just waiting for, oh, they see that door peek open. Bad day to be Value. He's going to back off. Does get chased down by Shaco, who's going to get that kill.
Zay over on Heli. Gonna try to find someone. Condors are actually rotating to A now. They know it's gonna be easier to, get these picks. That or they're just gonna play times. Lugs comes down.
Yep, Taylor was ready for the elevator. He did what Lux did to pretty much everybody last round. And Zay almost didn't get Birdie right there. That was a close call.
He had the bullets in Birdie before he could, but once again, you're running out of time, Zay.
Yeah, go for the slow play. Comes down the elevator.
Gets Taylor. It's now a 1v1 with Shaco. Shaco is not a man you want to be in a 1v1 with. I'll tell you that right now, Zay.
Yeah.
Good luck, buddy.
Definitely not. He also has no time to defuse his bomb, so he's really
As long as you get it in 6 seconds, you're fine. But Shaco's gonna.
Yeah.
You either get the bomb or you lose time.
Yeah, exactly.
You die or you die.
Yep, Shaco had the upper hand pretty much that whole encounter and just made Zay pay. He made Zay pay. That's what I'm gonna say. And
Okay.
okay.
We'll go with it.
Yeah.
Little
Bars.
Zello? What is
Yeah.
Zello? That's not it.
A cipher.
No, there's like a paying app called like
Oh, I thought Zillow was the real estate app.
maybe
Yeah.
Zell is
Zell.
what we were thinking of. Yeah. Shaco made Zay. I don't. Yeah.
Zay pay.
I'm not the comedian here.
Neither am I. at this
You're
rate.
better than me. Zay getting called out once again. They're all together. Value manages to get a kill with the grenade on Taylor, but Birdie follows it up. Glizzy. He's a little 180 on Shatter on the stairs.
Yeah, Shatter got kind of stuck. Couldn't get turned around and get Glizzy just in time for that. But it's just Glizzy alive. 2 Condors left. It's going to be a tough one for Glizzy. And it is. He is eliminated. That's going to be
And the body shots come out.
map number 2. Oh, no.
Yeah, I've seen that, boys.
Oh, no. Well, it's, yeah, you can see them congratulating each other on a swift
They're
search and
definitely.
destroy victory.
You can see them going, what?
Yep.
What? The hands are going up. The head shakes are coming out. The laughter is coming out.
Yeah.
What on earth did we actually just watch?
Yeah, you mean you look at the kill feed, and the Condors really just they didn't dominate every round, but they just won every round. Like there wasn't a concerted, like, well planned together attack at any point from I'm forgetting Keiser. Yeah, there wasn't a really strategic play that left it where the Condors were in peril at any point. Like, it was just like, okay, easy peasy. Shaco's gonna walk through and kill 3.
We're just gonna let him. Like, welcome home, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the bomb. Please defuse it.
Yep.
Like, I think they only got 2 bomb plants in.
Yeah, I mean, there were only 7 rounds.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was because they decided to just fool around, and Shaco was like, they're not gonna come back.
Yeah, exactly. That was hey, maybe it wasn't Keiser was doing poorly. Maybe it was just the Condors were locked in.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
But we will let you guys, as you see, the boys have gone to stretch their legs. So we are going to stretch our legs. You should stretch your legs and get some water, maybe some snacks. And we will see you very, very shortly.
If a career in esports sounds wow to you, it's not. This is where your profession plus your passion could come together. Would still need what traditional business would need. The more distinct difference is in traditional sports, no one owns the ball. But in esports, someone does own the game. And this is part of what we're going to discuss in this program. You'd be able to learn how to run an esports event on the operations side to the management side of it. Marketing and promotions, how to deal with sponsorships, how to deal with partnerships, and also a big part of our industry is social media as well. What you're working on now is probably also needed. This industry needs all kinds of professionals. If you're looking for change, this program could be a converging point. Good luck and have fun.
Esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's a billion-dollar industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.
Welcome back. I hope you stretched your legs. I literally stretched my legs. I went running down the hallway.
Yeah.
I actually jogged. I could hear my footsteps. I don't like making a lot of loud sound. I don't know if you're like that too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess not if I'm running down the hallway.
I could hear my footsteps. I'm like, I really hope no one's in class right now because they're just gonna hear my stomping down the hallway.
Yeah, you gotta do some plyometrics work on the
just
ankle
float
muscle there.
next time.
Yeah. Just gotta be light on your feet, like I forget his name, the boxer. Sting like a butterfly, punch like a float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
I know the saying, don't know who the
How am I
boxer
forgetting
is.
his name? He's the most famous
Muhammad
Ali.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
We got there eventually.
Yeah, most famous boxer of all time. Also the most popular first name of people in the world.
Really?
Yeah, that's I read that somewhere. It may have changed, but there's a lot of Muhammads in the world.
At one point,
Yeah.
it was one of the most popular names.
Yeah, and I forgot Muhammad Ali's name for a bit, but that's
It's
okay.
We got there.
We got there.
Well, one thing that we have to at least go back to, if you missed it, S&D, we just finished it. The boys are currently 2-0.
Yep.
We're winning. S&D was a what moment?
Yeah, a little bit. Definitely seemed like the Keiser team didn't have the right plan going into
Keiser
it.
was a little lost.
Some gaffes a little bit. You know, they had
put it nicely.
they didn't give themselves time to plant the bomb that one round. They didn't
Shaco
really even go for it.
won a 3v1. Like he managed to clear 3 players and just went for that last chow, which I thought was a little like, please don't do that. And then he won it. I was like, okay, do that again. Like you're clear to do that now. But we are returning back to protocol this time for control, which we'll see. Maybe we were saying maybe Keiser's just really, really good at respawns. I mean, they held their own pretty decently with Hardpoint on Skyline. It was like 250 to 186, something like that. So they're pretty close. Control, obviously, respawned-esque.
Yeah.
There's a limited amount of lives and time.
Yeah.
So we'll see who is actually in control, whether it is the Condors or if Keiser can come out on top.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's respawns, but it's limited respawns, but it does play like a respawn game mode. Definitely,
You
full
respawn
action at
up
the beginning.
until you lose I'm not going to do the math. Once you get down to 5 lives, you no longer respawn.
Yeah, exactly. Condors start off losing a couple lives here, but Shaco is there to even things back up. The Condors have one more death right now, but overall, they're doing a decent job of holding them off these points. Although Keiser is going for that I was going to call it a plant. They're not planting anything. They're just planting their bodies right on the site.
Yeah. A is typically one of the go-tos for capturing. It's kind of a little harder because it's so open, but it's one of those 50-50s, depends on team. Value with the 2-piece, and Shaco also gets a kill as well, but no one is back on objective.
Yeah,
Keiser.
they're taking their time playing the objectives here for sure.
Glizzy couldn't get the kill on the Condor. Whoever that was on the zipline who jumped down, you just saved your own life.
Yeah, good job getting out of the way. Although Value and Net picks up another double. He's been
Value
doing
popping
that this
off.
game. Yeah.
4-0 right now as he gets shut down by Taylor MC.
Yeah. Taylor gets his way on site. Yeah, I know what you were saying about that. Picking up A as the first point, just because it is the harder one, so you might as well get it out of the way and early. But Shatter right there with a triple kill. Able to clear out this before he's taken down.
And Keiser does manage to get one tick on, but they are running out of time. We've seen it in S&D. They're not good at looking at the clock.
No, running out of time. They still have a lot of lives left, both teams. Yeah, Condor's doing a great job of keeping these guys off site right now.
Ooh, Lugs almost with the kill on Taylor, but I mean, he just gave himself away. You got 7 seconds to try to get your toe on something. Kills aren't going to matter to you if you can't get on.
Yep, that was good positioning by the Condors to just really shut down anything that
They really put the pressure on, is what they did. They were literally sitting on A and just not letting anyone touch it. Because why not? Why just, be nice and let them get on it? They kind of had some moments where like, okay, you can get one tick. They didn't even get the tick. They cleared it.
Yeah, Shatter, I don't know how he didn't get killed right there. I guess he saw that his teammate called out that they had that person on the fountain in that best play right there. And then he had the time to turn his back to an active enemy, and then get the kill right there.
That is what you call trusting your teammates.
Yeah.
It's what, I really like to see that these boys are now trusting themselves and each other. We're going to see they are fully going for A, really getting everyone on. There's a trophy down. Zay trying to pick up a kill as he picked up Shaco, but Birdie's on a double right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Condors with a lot better way to do it. Obviously, you have the trophy system to work with, which gives you a great advantage in just keeping things clear, but they've already almost got 2 ticks, and they're just holding this thing down right now on A.
They are Lugs over here near tower to try to, I guess, cut off anyone going to B for some reason, as Glizzy gets 1 piece from top of triples. Lugs getting called out now by Shatter. Shaco getting a kill on Glizzy. The boys are just running through Keiser right now. They already got A. There's 2 minutes on the board now.
This has been a bloodbath. Only 2 deaths by the Condors. Already taken down 11 players on the Keiser team, and it just keeps going. They're going to get their way over to B as they've already got site control.
Shaco getting taken out as Zay gets taken out in turn by Shatter.
Yep.
Well, no one's getting near this. Value trying to go around, finds Shaco, unfortunately.
Yep, but Value is going to be cleared out by Birdie. Lux able to take down Taylor, and Zay does get Birdie as well, so it does give them a little bit of control. Did we get that first tick? I can't totally see. I don't think we did.
Considering that Kaiser's not hopping on it to clear it anyway, we technically have it, even if we don't.
Yeah.
They're just not doing anything. Zay getting taken out by Shaco on stairs as Lugs tries to go for round 2 on Shaco, but he runs away. He's going up ladder, as you see. Getting on point.
Yeah, they do have that first tick now. They're almost halfway down the second one. As Glizzy comes around the back, does pick up 1 kill, but yeah, only 10 lives left for the Keiser team right now.
Ooh, Glizzy with the headshot on Taylor on stairs. Shatter and Shaco working together.
Yeah, Shatter with a double. I think this one's going to come down to lives if Keiser can't turn it around very quickly.
Yeah, it's just, you can't really... Keiser can try, but they're out of respawns now. So it's essentially an S&D for them. Lugs doing the typical slides that they're doing for some reason. Zay is the last one.
Yeah.
And Condors takes round 2.
Yep, some fist bumps all around. They wanted to finish that one out. They didn't even worry about capping the last point. They were like, let's hunt these 2 guys down. Maybe someone who's close to a kill streak. I don't know. These are kill streak modes. Like, you can get a Hellstorm in this mode.
Yeah.
I should know this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think
You can
there's
get
some people on a roll.
RC car is an S&D, so you can get RC and Hellstorm. In the other modes, I'm pretty sure it's just Hellstorm.
Okay.
So
Yep.
some might be close to a streak. Actually, Shatter's kind of iffy, kind of close, but
Potentially.
they don't need it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
really don't need to use them unless they want to just rub salt in the wound. We'll see if Keiser can, not lose on time. That'd be nice. I'd like to see them get 8 capture.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It'd be very nice. As they're switching up, going for a spawn trap.
That's an interesting play, considering the Condors are still in their spawn. Shatter able to take out Zay at the back end there, but Value does get one on Birdie before he's taken down by Taylor.
Yeah, Lugs gets walked into by Shaco up on Zip, but Keiser is really trying to get into their spawn. They get 1 piece. They are moving back out, which is good to see. They're kind of switching stuff up. Value unable to get the kill on Shaco though.
Yeah, the Condors are just really still controlling the play here. It seems like every face-to-face gunfight, the Condors are winning it, and they're going to clear off any chance of an advance for A by Lux, as Shatter gets a double kill, also takes out Zay.
And Shaco with the little Omni movement there on Glizzy. As once again, we are running down to time being our issue.
Yeah, still not even really an attempt at a point capped right now. I don't know if you're Keiser, you're like...
They can't even get... Oh, Value's managed to get on A!
There we go.
Let's go, Value! He got taken out by Birdie!
Oh no, this could be the end of the season for Keiser. That's what I was saying. It's like
they weren't gonna get into playoffs.
you really got to be like clawing to get. Well, you want to play a little bit more Call of Duty before
Yeah, but
give you
look
another
at how they're
round.
playing.
Yeah, definitely.
This is like, if I was playing against the Condors, although Keiser is doing better than I would, but
Yeah.
still, the statement still stands as Value tries to get on a point. Zay running for it. but Condors win on time once again.
Yeah.
Lots of time wins.
They were just too much for the Keiser team today. So pretty interesting that in the standings they were only 1 win ahead of, I guess they're now 2 wins ahead of Keiser, but yeah, the Condors there not looking too I was trying to say phased and sweaty at the same time, not too swayzied. No, they seem to be chill, and the only thing that may have been sweaty is it's now warm out in Waterloo.
Yeah, it's kind of warm in the hub as well. They got the fans going, as we mentioned before, so they are, I hope they're happy with that win.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think they can feel confident in that. They bought themselves a spot in the playoffs, which is exciting news for us, because that means there's more Call of Duty for us to cast as well. More Academy Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Varsity team is in playoffs. Sorry,
I'm not actually sure about that. I was wondering that before, but Varsity is, in fact, we got confirmation. They did make it to playoffs. So both our COD teams are in playoffs.
Awesome. Great news.
Woo.
Yeah.
Ooh, a little cacaw.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Whatever noise a Condor makes.
It's cacaw. Cacaw is our
Okay.
usual go-to.
Okay, cacaw.
Cacaw is in chat.
Yeah. However you spell that, put it in the chat.
K-A-W, K-A-W, all caps.
Okay, perfect.
Look at the
Oh,
wins.
and here's the maps coming back up.
Well, you can see Skyline and Hardpoint, we took 250 to 136. So I was a little inaccurate with that before.
Yeah, 3 looks like an 8, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm dyslexic with both numbers and letters.
Yeah.
S&D was a 6-1. The one round that we lost was a little bit of a kind of a throwaway round anyway. They're really goofing off at that point. And Control, as you've seen, 3-0. Which means, overall, the Condors got a 3-0 on stream, guys.
That's good stuff. That's pretty impressive. And you can see they're, I guess they're watching over the VOD. They're getting into it already, Taylor. I want to know what he's pointing out and laughing at Birdie.
There's a moment that definitely stuck out to him that he's like, we need to rewatch this.
Yeah, I need to show Birdie. He's scratching his head. He's like, I don't remember doing that.
He's like, what is going? I did that? Are you sure?
Yeah.
We like put a little fake story.
I mean, that's what's great about Taylor is he's so thorough that it's like, I want it to be fresh in your mind whenever this. We could have been not a mistake. He could be praising Birdie right now, but I just see the defensive body language. It's like, what do you mean? Yeah, no, they're definitely having fun. I think they're pretty happy to be in the playoffs. I think they were confident coming into this, but just to confirm that they're now in the playoffs, that's always a good feeling.
Yeah, it was very nice to see. It was nice to see a win from these boys as well, and just seeing them actually happy and entertained. Where before, you know, if you missed some of the other streams, we didn't have the best run. We are in a division that we deserve to be in. Everyone that is in this division deserves to be there. It was an absolute battle between all the teams, not just, you know, even though St. Clair was a 6-0, every team put up a fight, including the Condors. So it's nice to see, you know, all that battle come to a very nice win of an end and making it into playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just good to see the hard work paying off, and you can see they're excited about that. I would like to know how some of them are feeling about it. Maybe we get a chance to talk to them face to face.
Yeah, I'm really curious about that S&D. So we are going to send you to a little bit of a break as we go get an interview prepared. So we will see you very shortly.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We
are Condors.
Welcome. We are on the interview side. Some of the boys are yapping over off to the end, but I've got Taylor, I've got Birdie with me. After a 3-0 win for the first time on stream, how do you feel, Taylor?
I mean, that was just a dominant win. I do not know what that team is doing, but they are not playing Call of Duty. That's for sure.
Birdie, how did you feel?
It was just bang out after bang out. You know, when you have the GOAT, Taylor MC, giving you call outs, especially in that S&D, you know, he's like Tom Brady back at the QB, you know, he knows where he wants you and he makes it happen.
He really does. And speaking of the S&D, I mean, I was losing my mind watching it. You guys did lose one round, which is okay, because one of the main things that we noticed was Shaco's 1v3. What was going through your mind watching that?
I mean, looking at the other team, their only player that was good was Value. And when Shaco killed the first guy, Value, I was like, the other two are horrible. Just challenge them. And he got the kills. I knew that 3v1 was happening the second he killed Value.
Value was a pretty good player. He's getting some two pieces, but then ultimately, I mean, when the rest of your team isn't holding up, it's kind of hard. Birdie, overall, what was your favorite map that you played today?
I'm going to have to go with Protocol. It was... everything was just flowing. I mean, even though it was 2 out of 3, yeah, it was. Comms were flowing, movement was flowing, shots were flowing. Everything was going green today. It was a good day for Call of Duty.
It's a good day for the Condors Esports, especially COD Academy, which, I mean, you guys have had a bit of a rough one going. How was kind of the entire series as a whole?
I mean, that series, we were dominant. Like, after that map 1, I was like, okay, these guys can't even shoot back. Let's just get this over with. Went for a little bit of 5-minute break because it's a little bit warm in the facility today. But no, like, we just knew that after that first HP, like, there's no way we're losing these guys. We basically knew we were making playoffs right after that first map.
Yeah, I mean, you did make playoffs, so you did mention that. Keiser obviously did not. Birdie, how do you feel making it into playoffs? I mean, these guys have experienced it. You have not.
You know, I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. You know, I got shoes are tied, nice and tight. I'm ready to run it, ready to go. It's, you know, excited to have this opportunity with Taylor MC, the GOAT himself. You know, I missed out my first year here, and now I'm back. I'm hungry. I'm ready for action. I want it. The gold jersey, I need that.
Well, I did mention that you were wearing the white one today. So do you think we have a run for the chip again?
Yeah, for sure. I think we had a little bit hard of a beginning of the year. At the time, Wing was in the lineup, and we were trying to adapt to that. We had individuals running roles that they weren't really used to. Then Shatter came back and kind of fixed a lot of our role issues. I think even if we had Wing, we could definitely run it back. I think we just took time to learn the game, but now we have a really good understanding. Our team chemistry is really high up there. It's just a matter of putting the foot on the pedal and running to the finish line.
Well, I wish you both and the rest of the team that's standing off to the side, Shaco, Shatter, all the best in playoffs. Now, tomorrow, if I remember correctly, we have some games. 7 p.m. Rocket League. I mean, I'm staring at one of our Rocket League Academy members, but it's going to be Varsity. I'm pretty sure. Varsity. It's Varsity Rocket League, so 7 p.m. Join us tomorrow. Make sure you follow us Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. Maybe even subscribe on Twitch. But we'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m.